Everybody, it's Newfie from Newfie Loves Luxury. It's been a while. I just thought I would, get on here and tell you all about Singapore and Bali. I just got back yesterday, and just show you my traditional, every year I do love the Christmas Louis Vuitton. So today we'll be focused on that, but it will also include some things that I bought when I was in Singapore and tell you the story about Louis Vuitton in Singapore. And just a few other life updates. Look, I know I haven't, had many videos lately, in fact, zero. But let's get into today and let's tell you why and show you my Louis Vuitton and try to keep this upbeat. Okay, so I haven't made a video in a little while, and I probably will be a little bit slower in making these videos because if you've watched my channel before, you would know that my son, his name's Jesse, is very unwell. He has got more unwell, and I guess that will be the pace or the continuation of what is to come, unfortunately. It's hard to talk about, but that is basically why, between that and working full-time. You might wonder, why did I go and have a holiday? I think because I needed it. I needed to go away for a little while. This might be the last time I have a big holiday like that while he's so unwell, and I just felt really tired, if I'm honest. Life was really getting to me. And usually I'm a very upbeat person, but I was tired, really tired. And everything was bringing me down, and I don't know why, and I don't want this to be a bringing down video, but, well, I do know why. That's a silly comment. My son is terminally ill, so that and full-time work and just the pressures of things, and I got to a point where I thought, all this money I've earned over the years, why? Why did I buy luxury goods? Why didn't I just pay my house off? And the most common thing, you'll know if you've watched my channel that, I'm a director of finance. I certainly do know finance, and sometimes we can give other people advice and not do the same thing for ourselves, and I think that's definitely what's occurred with me. Look, I have a rental property, I have other things. It's not like I'm poor, I came from being poor and I worked really hard, but I wish that I had have paid my house off. In actual fact, I probably paid it off twice, but I re-borrowed against it to do things. And anyway, that's life, right? We all have things. And I don't want this to be a big downer, but I just wanted to give you some honest information on where my life's at. For those, who knows, 3 people that might be watching. But I think in this life, you just have to keep fighting. You have to keep finding the joy in each day, and you have to find ways to make you happy. And if that's luxury, which for me it has been, well, then do that, because we only have one life and that could be over tomorrow. So just enjoy what you have, but do it in moderation. Make sure that you plan for tomorrow, just in case you are here tomorrow, and enjoy the day that you have. So look, that's the explanation of where I've been and where I might continue to be. So yeah, let's get into today's video about what else has been going on. So as I said, I just needed a break. So I'd planned for a long time to go to Singapore, and then from Singapore to Bali, the Indonesian island Bali, for those that might not know that. Most people probably would, I assume. And I have been going to Bali every year for, I don't know how long, 20 plus years. I stay at a place called Impiana in Seminyak. It's a private villa. I absolutely love it. I don't have to think about other people. I just go, I've got a massive pool, and I just can relax. Or I can choose to go off and do activities. But we actually went to Singapore first because I was so excited. I wanted a number of things from Louis Vuitton. I'd been stopping myself from buying during the year, saved up for what I thought was going to be this fabulous trip. And you heard it, thought. And I was very excited. So we booked in a few special things. We went to a place called the Atlas Bar. We booked in a special private room. It was absolutely magnificent. I'll try and put some photos in when I edit this video. Honestly, it was the best experience. We had so much fun. I drank cocktails everywhere I went. I just tried to let life go at what was going on at home and just enjoy my time. We also went to another place, and I'm just trying to think, what was it actually called? And we booked another private room for cocktails and everything. Oh, I'll put the name of it down there because I can't remember off the top of my head. But there was 2 really fancy schmancy places, and we booked extra special rooms. And there was certainly a few what I would call celebrities around. It was really fun and felt very, very special. So yeah, we had a really good time. And then we went to a few things like Universal Studios. What else did we do? Look, we just did a lot of things. We stayed on to Sentosa Island, and we had a ball there. And then we went, it was so hot though. It was so hot, it was like 40 degrees. Anyway, and then we went to, where did we go? Oh, of course, and then we went to Marina Bay Sands shopping, and I'll put in a few photos. I didn't end up vlogging like I thought I would because I just wanted to enjoy the trip, knowing that when I got home, all the pressures would build again. So I went to Marina Bay Sands, I went to lots of luxury places, certainly went to Tiffany, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, a number of others. I was very disappointed with Louis Vuitton. So I went there, loved that big Louis Vuitton. It's the one at Marina Bay Sands where you can, go in obviously to the shopping centre, or you can come via a boat and come up to the steps. Just magnificent, right? Beautiful, still beautiful. And it's the place that I bought my first Louis Vuitton bag ever, and so I always have a special place for there. I have been obviously to the France Louis Vuitton, not obviously, very lucky to be there. Anyway, great experience. So I went back this year thinking this is going to be magnificent. I had my heart set. I had a wish list of about 20 items. I wasn't going to buy 20 items, but I thought, right, here's all the things I want to look at. Here's all the things that I'm interested in. I definitely wanted some sort of Speedy Bandolier or Keepall 35 or whatever you call them. So anyway, we got there, we went in. They didn't even assign anyone to me, which I found really unusual. That's never happened. So part of me was like, oh, this is good. I can just walk around and look at things. That's never happened. That doesn't happen here in Australia, and it's certainly never happened in any of the Louis Vuitton stores I've ever been to. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So and then eventually no one came to me, and I was like, I really want to buy something. I really want to look at things. I actually need help. So my husband went over and he said to them, look, we need some help. Can you assign somebody? So somebody came over, and they weren't very friendly. They were pretty much like, how can I help you? And that's how they said it. I was like, So I said, I'm after anything in size 35. Oh, we don't have anything. You don't have anything? Men's, women's collection, doesn't know? No, we don't have anything. Okay. Didn't ask for my purchase history, didn't ask for my account, nothing. So they had no idea. They just treated me like I wasn't going to buy anything. It was really awful. So I thought, okay. So then I said, well, what size do you have? Well, on the shelf there was, I think it was a 45 or something. We have a 45. I said, oh, can I have a look, please? So they went and got it, but they weren't friendly, didn't smile. Okay. So they gave it, and I said, no, that's too big. I'd really like 35. And no. They did not say, would you like to look at anything else? Is there anything else on your wish list? What else can I show you? Here's something new. Here's some new releases. Nothing. Just said, okay. And they walked away. I was just like, I hadn't even got to say, here's my wish list. Nothing. They walked away. And I just thought, you know what? Bugger you. I will go back to Australia in Collins Street in Melbourne, where the sales associate is really friendly and actually spends time with me. So I was like, no, I'm not buying a thing here. So unfortunately, I didn't buy anything. I walked away with nothing, and I felt so disappointed and so upset because I just knew that there might not be a time in the near future or in the future that I'll get to go there again because of life. So, I was a bit sad. And so my husband said, oh, let's go to some other shops. Let's go and see some other things. And I'm like, but Louis Vuitton is, my favourite. So we went into Gucci, and I looked at a few things, and I tried a few belts, and I looked at a few handbags, and I don't know, there wasn't anything I loved, and I think I was still on like a downer from the Louis Vuitton experience. And anyway, so then I thought, all right. So we went into Tiffany, and she was lovely. Because Louis Vuitton, they didn't even offer me a champagne or a drink, nothing. It was bizarre. So anyway, I get into Tiffany and she's like, she was so friendly. Oh, would you like a champagne? Come and sit down. Let me show you some pieces. I was like, wow, okay, this is better. So anyway, so silly. So let me stop talking at you and show you. I just wanted to share this story because I was beside myself. I just could not believe the experience. And given, I know this sounds funny, but I just felt like I needed it. I needed to feel something good and special and happy because of, you know, all the trauma, all the stuff happening with my son and life at home. And I paid so much money, you know, anyway. I went in there and I looked at some bags because obviously, you know, Louis was terrible. And they showed me some bags and I was like, yep, I liked them, but I didn't love them. And I really wanted to save the money for a bag that I really wanted. But what I did get, because I don't have anything like it, I have lots of card holders, we know that, but I bought, and it came in this, you know, Tiffany box, which for those that buy Tiffany, this won't be anything out of the ordinary, but I do realise, like I did, that we buy things and we put them on YouTube and we assume that everybody's got them. They don't. Sometimes people are watching them because they don't buy these things, they just want to see. So they gave me, you know, the receipts come in a little Tiffany, I don't know if my camera thingy is working. Anyway, there's the little receipt cards. I won't open that, but basically it just gives you your product codes and your little receipt. Came in a little Tiffany dust bag, which is really cute. And then of course the traditional Tiffany colour blue, greeny blue, I think, aqua box. So what I actually purchased, there's a few things, two things, was this. It's a card holder, I don't know if you can see, like there. It's super soft, you can fit lots in there. And then over the back, there's more, and it's like the back of the heart. And I don't know if you can read that, you should be able to read that. And it's basically, please return to Tiffany, New York, Tiffany & Co. New York. It's so soft. It really, I know on the camera you can't, but let me just sort of try and do this. You can see it's super soft and it's the traditional Tiffany colour. And I just thought it's so cute and I wanted something. And so I couldn't believe, well, compared to Louis, that it was so, it's not cheap, right? Everything's expensive when we're talking luxury, but I think it was only I honestly can't remember. It was under $400, let's put it that way, which I thought, wow, that's good. So I said to the lady, yep, I'll have that, put that away. What else can you show me? So she showed me a whole heap of things. And I said, we chose something and I said, yep, I love that. So I've got this here. And again, it's in another Tiffany box, which I love the boxes. I don't know why. And it came like this, which I thought was really lovely. Did not expect this. And let me just show you. So it came in this, I think this is leather. I'm pretty sure this is leather. I could be wrong, but anyway. And it opens, it's got a little, like that, which I've taken the sticker off. And then it says, Tiffany & Co. New York since 1837, I believe that says. Yep, it's got the little press stud, and then it opens like this, and like this, and like this. Up the best it can. Let me just put that on the side. These have got the little press studs to undo. There's one down here which I've got undone at the moment. It's got its little, see that? So you can put different necklaces. And what was so good about this is that it was really great for traveling because I could pack this up and know that it wasn't going to get damaged. And then I just thought it's like a velour. It's just lovely. It's padded. I know it's hard to explain. So it's a little, you can see my hair on it unfortunately because I wore this once. And it says on the little gold, and it is gold, Tiffany & Co. New York. I think that says $7.50, which is gold basically, rose gold. It's a rose gold heart. And the silver, I think it's silver, I don't know, chain. So that was cute and I felt a lot better after I got this. I just was so upset about Louis Vuitton. So that's my couple of Tiffany pieces, and let me just show you again. I've got that upside down. So I just love this Tiffany blue. I don't like blue. Blue is not my colour. It's certainly not something I would ever buy, but I wanted to show you. Next, what else did we buy? So then I went and I seen Swarovski, and if you've watched my channel you know that I love Swarovski. We do have some Louis Vuitton and Gucci coming. So I purchased a couple of Swarovski pieces, which I'm going to open now because I only got back yesterday. Just put that down there. And I'll show you what I got. I know I did a whole video on my Swarovski collection, which is quite large, and it didn't get that many views, so I'm guessing maybe other people don't love it as much as I do. But that's okay. This is a really strange little piece. Let me try and sit him on here. But he was so cute. So let me see if I can... Sebastian the crab. Look at him. I'll show you the back. How cute is he? Little Sebastian. And the movie Aladdin, it's a kids movie. And it's something my son watches all the time. And so this is, I think it's Abu, the little monkey. Let me see if I can just hold this for you. Get my face out. I'll try and hold his tail without breaking him. Look at him. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at him holding his little, he found his little jewel. Anyway, so into Gucci. And I bought, because I really actually love the Gucci foundation, and there's a new concealer, which I don't have here, but I bought those. I love them. And I'm actually going to get online and buy some more, just in case that's, you know, they change that stock a lot. But it's so good. I'm sorry, but if you're over 50, buy it. I'll put details, I hope, if I remember. Then I found this, which is the Gucci Floral Beauty perfume. Anyway, I love the boxes. Gucci do the best wrapping, I have to say. So the box inside I loved. I don't know why I love boxes, just do. Bizarre. Maybe because I like stationery. But I bought this. So this is the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. It smells exactly what it sounds, really floral, which is very much my thing. As you can see, I haven't taken it out yet. I like the little travel pack. I like putting them in my purse. I love that little bottle. They're cute. I bought the other one. It's a dark purple. And of course the big boy, the big girl maybe, which I'll just take it out of there and show you the bottle. So yeah, I've got, as you know, Louis Vuitton perfumes. Bouquet is what's written on the back of this. I really liked the bottle. I thought it was really pretty. Maybe a little bit old lady looking. But the smell is just divine. I don't know, just very sweet flora. Just really beautiful. So, and because I've got, you know, Chanel perfumes and Louis Vuitton, and now my dog's gonna bark, sorry, everything. So I love that. While we're on the perfume thing, I went into Prada. Didn't really find any bags, still on my Louis Vuitton low, but anyway, I did buy a perfume, which you can see I've been using. This is their, I think it's Paradox Intense. Anyway, it's hard to describe. Oh, got that upside down. I love the bottle. I like the shape, you know, like they make their bags and stuff like this. But the smell is absolutely divine. Again, for me, it's a little bit fruity and floral in a way, but it's quite intense and it's beautiful. As you can see, I've been using it. I used it while I was on holidays, and I just love this. Highly recommend. Okay, so finally we're going to get on to Louis Vuitton. So you might be wondering, but hang on a minute, didn't you say you didn't buy any Louis Vuitton? Yeah, I did not in Singapore. So what I actually did is I got online because I was so upset about it. And there's this guy called Ryan, and he's a sales associate online, you know, if you go onto Louis Vuitton Australia. online, and I ordered a few things from him because I thought he is much nicer to me and he sends me lovely things than what they were in Singapore. Anyway, here's what I got. So when I got home, when I landed yesterday off the plane, got home and there was a nice surprise. All 3 boxes had come. And so it just, you know, comes like this. And we all know that when you open it, I have opened these, so I've taken the ribbon off just so you know, on all 3 pieces. I want to check them out. So it looks like this on all the boxes, which is kind of cool, don't you think? I don't know if anyone know what to do with them. Can't keep them all, so you get rid of them, but still. And then inside the box, I should be showing you, is what I've purchased. It was wrapped in the ribbon, and then they always send you a bag, I don't know why, and then the blue ribbons, which I don't like, and then the envelope with all the you know, receipts and all of the things, the product codes and all of those sort of things. So I won't show that because it's boring. The other thing in there is a bag. I really don't know. I guess if you bought it as a gift for somebody, I don't know. Anyway, I'll just put that down there. So as I told you, I have opened this to check them, but here it is. It's the slider drawer, slides like that. I do like these. I do use these for storing other things. So let me show you what I got. And as you all know, because you would have hopefully, if not, go and watch last year's Christmas because I got excited. I have to say this year I'm a little bit, I don't love it as much as the other years, but I still love it. And I'll show you something I do love that I was like, okay, wow. So I just bought a few pieces because I didn't know what to buy. I wasn't excited this year as I was in other years because of the patterns. You know, you will have seen the beach pattern or the snow pattern. I think it's the hemisphere, you know, like, but I was like, it's okay. So I wanted to buy some pieces because I missed out in Singapore. So let me show you what I bought. So I've never bought one of these with the Christmas pattern on. So it's the key clay. I think that's what it's called. Let me do a little bit of a 360. So here's the Christmas pattern. I chose to get a couple of things with both patterns, so I have both. So this is the one that reminds me actually of Bali or Australia because it's all about the beach and the sun, and our Christmas is in summer, and this is more what Bali and Christmas looks like. This really reminds me of Bali more than anything, which is nice because that's where I've just come from. So there's the zip. So the zip, and inside is a sort of a hot pink or fuchsia, maybe might be called. I think it's just the product card in there. I'll just put that in the box. And of course there's the you know, if you want to clip your keys on or whatever the case is. What I did notice, and I've got to go and get my other key clay to see if this is true, the chain on here, in my opinion, looks different. I don't know if it's a Christmas thing, but I don't know. Let me see if I can show you. So what I noticed, I'll take my glasses off. I noticed this when I was looking, and I don't know if I'm going to get this on camera, but the chain, sorry, looks quite ornate, it might be the word, compared to normal. I really don't know if this is picking up what I'm trying to tell you, but it's just looks a bit more fancy. So anyway, yeah, so that's the key clay, which look, I won't use for my keys because I've got another one which is the leather one that I use, but I'll use this as a little catch-all in my purse. And I do use these. I don't necessarily just collect them. I'm never going to sell them. So I do use them, and I think they're pretty. I like that you can turn it this way if you just want it to be the canvas, or you turn it this way if you want that really pretty. I hear a lot of people say they think it's juvenile and they're over it. And I'm like, I am not over it. I love Vivienne and her friends, and I think it's adorable. And I love having, I think it works really well on the canvas. So that's the first piece. All right, I'm back. I had to change the battery. Sorry this is such a long video, but I haven't made one in a while, so I had lots to tell you. Okay, back to this. So I don't know for those older people like me, when we used to work in an office and we used to have those, what are they called, internal mail, you know, And they always used to have like envelopes that look like this, or proper envelopes, and then you'd have all the writing of who you wanted it to go to, and the mailroom would come and collect it and take it off to that department. It's funny what you remember. And they all used to have this. That's the memory I had when I opened it. I was like, huh, I forgot about that internal mail. Now we just do all email and everything on soft copy, and you know, I work from home, so there's no internal department. So yeah, really funny. Anyway, so open this up. Have the string, and I will slide out. I'll just put that down there at the moment. I really like that. I'm going to keep that. It's a good memory. So this, I've never bought one of these actually. I do have various agendas, but I bought the agenda refill for 2024. So as you know, I do have all of these different Louis Vuitton agendas, and I do mainly use this big boy. I love it so much. So I bought the insert for this one. Artwork done, and well, that one's the agenda Louis Vuitton. But as you go, like I'll just show you one. I'll come out and get it. It'll have artwork like December, and then it'll have this. I don't know why, but they sent this ginormous box. It's not that big. But again, it goes, looks like that and like that. And I've taken the ribbon off, and again it comes with the receipts, the envelope, the ribbon, and a bag. I don't know why. The actual box looks like this. Now I opened this to check it yesterday, so it is still a new opening, and I quickly put it away because I was like, oh, I love this, and I wanted to share my excitement of this. I know this is going to be a weird excitement because it shouldn't be that exciting, but oh my god, I love it. So I chose this because I didn't know what else to choose. I had all the things that they had the Christmas print on, and so I was like, what can I choose? All right, I've never bought one of these before, I'll just buy one. Didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did when I opened it. I was like, oh my god, I love it so much. Might be because I'm such a nerd. But let me show you. So, box. It's got the tissue paper with the Louis Vuitton sticker. And let me get it out. Probably seen it. Ba-bum. So, I know you're going to think, what the hell? Why is that so exciting? Oh my god, it looks so pretty. So this was the snow one versus, remember this was the other print, which was the summer. And it goes all the way around. See that? Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. It's the canvas notebook. It's got the gold around it. And first of all, I was like, okay, this feels soft and beautiful. It looks fantastic. I love this so much. But then I opened it, I was like, oh my god, that pink is so beautiful. I'm such a nerd. And then I opened this part and thought, oh, it's beautiful. It's just got the Louis Vuitton, and in French and English, this book belongs to, down the bottom. Sorry, my camera is being naughty today. Then it's got the little pink page divider. And then each page has got, they're all the same ruled, and it says Louis Vuitton at the bottom. Now, one thing that I didn't know until I was reading about this is that each page, if you hold it up to the light, now I'm not going to be able to do this on the camera, so, but if you hold this up to the light, to make sure for the authenticity, they actually have a round LV impression printed in every single page to make sure that this is authentic. And I was like, oh, what? So I got it and I put it up to the light, which I can't do on camera, and you can actually see the watermark in each page. I just can't do it on camera, I'm so sorry. And there's a number of like circles with LV, and I was just like, wow, that is really cool. Very nerdy, I know. And then at the back, it just has, which is actually where I read it, talks about that and about, it says in French and English, obviously, and it talks about what it's done, and I'm like, oh, that is beautiful. And and it says it's destined for your fleeting thoughts, travel stories and daily ideas. It's just beautiful. I absolutely adore this. I don't even know why, but the feel of it and it's just special. So these were the two prints. That's all I bought this year with the Christmas print, which for me is, I'm happy with it. I'm really happy. I was really happy to come home and open something Louis Vuitton, and thank you, Ryan. It was just really special because after Singapore, so nice to have something. It's not a 35. It's not one of the new purses. It's not one of the new bags. I probably would have bought it if some sales assistant had bothered to talk to me, bothered to look at my account to see how much I've actually spent at Louis Vuitton. Maybe that would have made a difference. Honestly, just be a good human and be nice to people regardless. Anyway, that did not happen. So I was happy to come back to Australia where I was treated nicely and get these special pieces, and I feel really grateful and I love them. And I can't wait to fill up my agenda because I am a nerd. But guys, that's what I bought this year. I really do love these. If you've got any questions or tell me your thoughts on these, comment below. But yeah, I just love them. I honestly love them. So I did buy other things. I bought a ton of makeup, and I bought some things in Bali, you know, but I didn't. This video will go for hours if I keep going, and it's already very long. So yeah, I will do another follow-up video when I can, just to show you some more details around some other things and some things around the trip. I want to tell you about Bali and all the things that we experienced, and some more about those beautiful bars that we went to in Singapore. But for now, I'm going to finish this video because it has gone for so long. So I hope that I am able to make a video very soon and speak to you lovely people again. And yeah, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you. If you have got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so now. That will help me, and also help me make more videos for you, more content around things. If you've got any questions around my son or anything else in life, I'm always happy to talk about it. Happy is maybe not the right word, but I'm happy to share experiences with others. So goodbye, you beautiful people, and have a lovely day or night. Bye.